Here we are, Lil Got Melvin and Most Realist to talk about LBR and that it had its fall. Definitely one thing for sure is I can say that before I even, before I joined Loyalty, before Royalty, no one even heard about them. No one heard about LBR. One of the things that LBR people do, that I do, that you see that they do, that comes from me. Everybody who knows the game, who's been playing the game as long as me, which is basically 5 years, know that covering your loadout is my signature. As you see, everybody at LBR does it. I brought the podcast to LBR. I brought many different things to LBR. Unity wins. What it is I'm known for that. I'm known for being able to turn nothing into something. That's what I did. I went to help. A lot of people were saying, oh, you got kicked out of LBR. Well, when I first joined LBR, I only joined to help them. Guys who know me know if my girl's not in a league with me, that means that league's not permanent. The league was always temporary. I only came to help. And however, during my time of helping, it became great because, of course, my hand was in it. So what I make, I can absolutely, of course, destroy. And that's what I did. However, I can say that I didn't do it alone. And even during the time I was in LBR, trying to make it an empire, there was a league and there was a man named Most Realist who was there destroying it, exposing the league mates and how weak they are. As you can see, LBR is on mute. They're dead. I remember there was a video, LBR disbanded, there was some guy dancing. Now everybody in DC Universe is dancing because LBR is done. And I'd like to welcome to the show Most Realist. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing great. So, one thing you said, the truth will come out. And the truth is here. LBR is broken. It's finished. It's done. All the members have gone to different leagues. This is the aftermath of what was a tidal wave coming. And there was no way that you could avoid it. There's no way that league could have avoided it. After they were told about LBR losing, a bunch of retards was out, and also with you doing so many exclusive battles with LBR that it was very visible that they couldn't contend. I seen a lot of videos with 300, and they were talking, Lamont was talking trash about 300 and CMK and all these leagues, and I watched so many, congratulations to the community. I watched so many leagues back to back, including Intensity, Most Hated, Select Few, a couple different leagues back to back, just destroy LBR one by one, boom, 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 knock them down like dominoes. They were nothing. And your league was always in the mix of that, always leading that, and I just wanted to say, great job. And how do you feel about definitely being one of the pillars, or the batarangs, excuse me, I would say, in destroying what was, inevitable?
I feel pretty good about it. My goals was to destroy LBR, and it happened. Those guys were trash. All they did was talk trash. The only real guy that was talking to me, truthfully as a friend, was you. You did tell me to leave him alone for a little while, see things cool down, but you know what? They just kept on with it, and I wasn't really trying to have you in the middle of it either. So that's the only reason that everything held me back, because me and you had that conversation that we was going to drop the beef. But then iCandy and Jelly Belly Sue's started the problem again. So then when I talked to La Monster, the leader of the league, before he passed on his leadership, LBR was always trash. Alright, it was always trash. They had nothing against us. They had nothing against other people out there. Most Hated is well known as a really good league. Intensity also destroyed them. There's a lot of leagues out there that destroy LBR. So I really had nothing to say about LBR. LBR is completely gone. It's destroyed. It's disbanded for real. Like, he made a video called Disband, and it really is disbanded. It's done. Everybody left that league. That league is trash. There's nothing to say about that league anymore. It's hopeless.
It's so funny that it's not a joke anymore. It's reality. It's reality, and the reality is that one hand washes the other. Two people are known for exposing what you would call liars and fakes, such as Ventus with his giveaways, the Monster with his giveaways. All their giveaways are fake. No one gets anything from them. Don't listen to them. They're fake. You guys subscribing to their YouTubes over their giveaways are fake. The Monster doesn't scrim. He has fake giveaways. Makes LBR disband videos when LBR not really disbands, saying LBR this, LBR that. LBR is done. It's dead. It's finished. Put a fork in it. It's done.
And Ventus, that guy, man, he's really got to stop talking so much junk about people out here in the community and start facing his own problems and stop having other people dealing with his problems. He should be a man and have bigger balls and come to all of us if he has a problem. Not talk behind our backs, because that's making him look like a bitch. He needs to stop that shit. That shit just needs to stop. And Ventus, I know you got something against me. If you want to settle this in a scrimmage, holla at me, man. It's not that we're not that far from each other. When I log in, I know you see me in the watchtower. Stop ducking, all right? Just hit me up with a scrim. You owe me a scrim, because the last time we duel, it was a tie. Then the last time I duel you, I didn't have the PS4. You lost. I just want another fight just to prove that you trash. Go ahead, Lord.
Ventus is definitely trash. Ventus for sure is one of those guys that, the loser that you vote for, the loser is the loser that you vote for. And it's funny. That's the reason why the USPS heroes, majority of them are trash, because they're looking up to a guy named Ventus who's a natural born loser. A chip tooth loser. You know what I mean? With that being said, the leagues in DC Universe have gone from worse to worse to worse. I mean, it doesn't get good. The whole unorganized 13 league is the most disgusting, awful name I've ever heard of for any league in DC Universe. And that's another name that I'm hoping that people can expose them just like they expose LBR losing a bunch of retards. Unorganized 13 is a very weak league in PV and PvP. And I'm really looking forward to the community ripping all their heads off and bringing it to me on a mantle. Because those guys, on a silver platter. Those guys, including Ventus SGN, stupid gay nigga, they are absolutely garbage. And the community needs to expose these bums. They need to expose these bums. Just like they did to LBR. I like to think the community once again, oh my goodness, the destruction of LBR. I say me and most, but in all reality, the destruction of LBR also was brought upon by the community. I like to thank the community once again for destroying LBR, for totally destroying the LBR hunters. Shout out to the LBR hunters. Shout out to the guys, the 4 villains who destroyed LBR. Shout out to all the leagues who destroyed LBR. Like I said, once again, shout out to the villains. Shout out to the villains for exposing many, many heroes. One of the leagues was LBR. Thank you. Most.
I just really don't like the fact that Venture's got to put a picture of somebody that's not even you. Like, that's beyond ridiculous. That after this day, I cannot believe he takes the time. Ventus takes the time to get somebody's picture off of Facebook. He was desperate, man. He took any picture and just posted him on YouTube and make him look like he was a fat dude. Making fun of the guy. That guy's not even you, because you're not even fat. That's funny, because I find that real funny. You're not even fat. And they took a picture of a random person and put him on YouTube. Make the person look like fucking retarded and garbage. And make him look like he was a blobby dude. What the fuck? You don't fucking do that shit, bro. Seriously, grow the fuck up. Get a fucking life. Get the fuck off your house. Well, not your house, your mom's house. You gotta cut that shit out, bro. Ventus, that shit's gotta stop. If you have a problem with somebody and you want to expose real pictures, why don't you just meet them up in real life? Huh? Meet them up in real life. I bet you'll run away like a little bitch you are. Just like all your videos. Showing that you're losing. As a matter of fact, if you want to meet up with me in real life, since you like exposing people on YouTube that are not really them, go ahead and try to expose me. You got nothing on me, man. You got nothing on me. You're a bitch. Alright? I'm sick of the fact that you think you're so tough and all you do is talk so much fucking trash, my nigga. Man, you're not even my nigga. You're a loser, man. Talk so much trash. Posting niggas on YouTube. That really fucking pisses me off, man. You should not do shit like that. That dude had nothing to do with this. And that's not even Lord God Melvin. You need to cut this shit out, man. If you got a problem with me, like I said, and you really want to see me in the game of real life, because it's coming at me like this shit's, you're making this shit reality, man. Like the game is real life to you, bro. I have a job, I have a family. What you got? You got a PS4 that probably your mother bought you. Everything you have in your house, in your room, your mother bought you. You don't even have your wifey. You don't even have a girl. You don't have kids. You don't have responsibility. You're a bum. So stop making fun of other people and start thinking about what you're doing. Because you know better. You're no better than other people out there. Man, fuck Ventus, man. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, Ventus, you have no right. Ozzy's a friend of mine. And if his brother ever knew that you had a picture of him on YouTube and he finds you, you would be hurt, bro. You would be hurt, boy. Trust me. All that tough talk you were talking, don't worry, I'm going to live stream and I'm going to prove you wrong. Of course, that's what I do. I expose weaklings, fools, imbeciles, losing a bunch of retards and bums like you all the time. This is what I do. You can't hate me for that. This is what I do. You know, I don't know why you assumed, or anyone assumed, that his information was correct for the fact that he's only been on this game for not even a year. I've been playing this game for about 5 years, and no one knows unless you're a real close friend of mine who I am. But everybody knows my woman's Hispanic, so I already should have shut that down from the start. I hear a lot of trash talking, from Ventus, but I never see him back it up. I see him challenging people in Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, but he won't accept my challenge. He's saying his Sakura has no equal. And I'm telling you, I can destroy you. But, that's another story. Tune in for the live stream that's coming out soon. Tune in for the live stream. I will be live streaming soon. Can't give you guys a date yet. Just know it's coming soon. And I'll definitely show who I am. But when I do, what I would love from this community, who I believe loves real people who are real, people who don't lie to keep their YouTube alive, people who don't lie, hopefully you guys will tune in and take a look at a real champion. Take a look at a real winner, not a guy who loses, who only wins 1 out of 16 times, who loses 46-3. That's all I'm saying. You will never find no footage of me losing 46-3 anywhere. And Ventus, in real life, if you were to ever see me, you would cop a plea. You would beg for mercy. That's all I know. And I'll prove that to everybody in my live stream. If you were to ever see me in real life, you would beg. You would beg for mercy. Trust me, you would.
And another thing, Ventus, one thing I'm gonna tell you, man, stop messing with the wrong people, especially with God, man. There's no need for you to, talk shit about God, man. You made a couple of videos when you were in the hero side, and you cut the scene. I know you cut the scene. You was telling everybody to aim for God, man. Kill God, man. Fuck him up. But you took that scene out.
Yeah.
You covered the whole thing up. You put the whole different music, and you probably did you edited your voice.
Yep.
You took everything out. What's up with that? Because I was in the same group when you was telling everybody to fuck Garmin up. it was that time where you guys was